It gives me great pleasure today to bring to you our tutorial for our Tummy University segments. So today we're going to have Myrtle Thomas and Anna Munoz give you a tutorial in how to properly serve milk according to the USDA guidelines. This is extremely important as it is a requirement, and during any of your home visits from our monitors or the Illinois State Board of Education monitors, these are the sort of things that they will be looking for. So we have created this tutorial so that you feel comfortable and properly prepared in the case of a home visit from our monitors or the Illinois State Board of Education.
Hello, my name is Myrtle Thomas, and between I and
Anna Munoz,
we're going to give a little bitty training about milk. Milk is important in the food program for the children, but also for you. For you, because if you don't serve enough, you may get deducted for your meals. Drinking milk is an important habit for young children, and serving them milk at meals is a CACFP requirement. That means you don't have an option. You must serve it if the child is not sick in some way where they cannot have milk. But then a doctor's statement has to be employed into your day, and what that child can have in place of the milk. There must be something. They cannot be just served water or juice. That will not work for the pattern. Each sip of milk is loaded with essential nutrients needed for growth and development. Milk is high in protein, calcium, potassium, and vitamin D. Dairy milk delivers more, builds strong bones and teeth, contains high quality protein to help children grow, and build strong muscles. You know, those muscles the kids, they want to show, like Popeye. Keeps you fuller between meals and snacks. Reduces risk of developing type 2 diabetes, which they're finding more children, especially black and brown children with diabetes. And this is just not a good thing for them to start out that way. Okay, CACFP credible milk. All of these types of milk are equally wholesome and safe to drink. Whole milk is only credible for 1-year-olds. Low fat and fat-free are only credible for ages 2 and older. Lactose-free milk is credible for all ages 1 and older. But there again, that doctor's statement has to be sent in to you to let you have in your file, so that if someone comes in, even one of our monitors, comes in and says, why does this child have a different type of milk? You have a document that says this child could not have regular milk. They must have the lactose-free. So we start out with the infant meal pattern and the milk, that or breast milk or their formula, which we don't have an example of that, but you do know what we're talking about. The formula would have to be 4 to 6 ounces from birth to 5 months. For 6 through 11 months, it's 6 to 8 fluid ounces. And I'm sure this little sippy cup would hold about that 8 ounces, if at all possible. We could pour it and see, but we don't want to really concentrate on an infant, because an infant actually is going to eat and drink as much as they can hold, and after that they will turn their heads away. For the older children, now that's where we're getting into the issue of how much milk are they getting during those meal service times. And this is really required for you to follow and understand. For the 1-2-year-olds, the whole milk. So we're going to pour it out so you can actually see what 2 ounces looks like. 4 ounces, sorry. Okay, so we've got a pitcher, or at this point, it looks like a pitcher, but it actually is a measuring cup, and it has all these sizes. Believe it or not, I got this at Walmart for $2. All right, so I'm not pushing Walmart, but here we go. So the cup is measured off for 4 ounces. You see, got it? 4 ounces of whole milk. That would be the amount that you would need for the younger children, 1 to 2 years old. They can have that whole milk. Once they hit 2 years old, they have to have the 1% or the skim. Okay, so you have to kind of work them slowly into that 1% milk, because they're going to know the difference. Because why? Milk has been a large part of their diet. Okay, so we go on to, then we've got 6 ounces of milk.
55.
Got 6 ounces. So actually that's 3/4 of a cup. All right. So we've got a cup here that we've measured off, and it is 6 ounces. Yes? Yes. All right. All right. So we move along, and it's 6 to 12. Now those are your grown people who usually by that time say they don't want milk. They can have you 1% or 1 cup of skim milk. By that time, skim milk would be a good thing to try to push, because why? They're getting all their fats from so many other things that they really don't need the fat in milk. Some kids, they love milk. They'll drink any kind. All right, here we go. In order to get an 8-ounce serving of milk, you must have a 10-ounce cup. Without that 10-ounce cup, you can't get 8 ounces in there. If you buy those styrofoam cups, which many people do, those cups will, in more times than likely, will be 8 ounces. You won't be able to use that for your older kids. At that point, you have to buy the 10-ounce cup. The easiest way, so that you're not worried about anything, is to actually get cups that are washable. Get the 10-ounce cup, and you've got everybody at that point. If you can, get pitchers that you can use for the children to serve themselves. At that point, you don't have to worry about the serving size that they're getting. You can kind of, at that point, begin to see, did they pour themselves enough? Are they going to drink that much? Because you can always give them more, because you've got enough milk to give them more if they want it. But you want to know they at least got that serving size of 4 ounces, 6 ounces, or 8.
Thanks, Ms. Myrtle and Anna. I hope that demonstration was able to give you more clarity on the requirements of milk serving according to the USDA guidelines. However, if you have any further questions, please reach out to us on our main line or main email address, and we would be more than happy to assist you further. Thanks for watching this video. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell so that you will be notified of future videos and tutorials. Until next time, stay in good health and spirits.